elder brother returned to the capital after his investigation,
bringing back a few flowing silk gowns.
He asked our eldest sister first which one she liked, and I only got the leftovers. Thank you. Big brother choosing a tutor.
He was the one to teach me reading and writing.
Picking maidservants.
Those two over there are fine too.
Even on the day I chose a husband, the crown prince took our eldest sister home. The third prince was heartbroken and casually pointed at me. But after the marriage, the third prince had some regrets. Every single thing in my life was decided by others. In the end, I was nothing but a stand-in. Medicine spilled across the floor before me. The bronze mirror shattered. He walked away without hesitation, never looking back. Only then did I realize I was always the one who didn't belong.
By the mandate of heaven, the emperor decrees Zhu Yinyin, second daughter of the Zhu family, gentle in nature, graceful and proper. A perfect match for the third prince, Pei Qi, a union blessed by heaven.
This marriage is hereby ordained by imperial order.
So this life is still. No, in my past life, I endured everything and met a miserable end. This time, I will not repeat the same mistakes.
Yinyin, hurry up and step forward to thank His Majesty.
Eunuch, Yinyin already has someone in her heart. I dare not hold up the third prince.
My little sister is just too overjoyed. She is starting to talk nonsense. Zhu Yanyan.
What you should be thanking is the third prince's favor. Marrying the third prince is the best fate you could ever have.
Yinyin already has someone in her heart.
Fine then. This time, I want to fight for the best for myself too. Yunshao, would you reconsider just a little more?
This time, what do you mean? Pei Qi has been reborn too. To be continued. Pei Qi also got reborn, so he really still likes his older sister.
After all, I don't think I'm any worse than my royal brother. My love for you is no less than his, not even a fraction.
Achei, that life of mine, so beautiful on the outside but rotten within. Finally, in this moment, I pushed it away with my own hands.
I know Yinyin has been wrong. It is okay. You have a husband now. You'll never have to settle for someone else's leftovers again.
Right after we got married, Pei Qi was very good to me. He went along with everything I wanted. The common folk all said he had no backbones.
Father, Yunshao is with child.
But after hearing that my older sister was pregnant, everything changed. He drank a lot at the banquet.
Why won't you look at me? Miss Zhu, your eyes are so beautiful. Why is there no me in them?
I did look. Achai.
Zhu Yunshao, your eyes clearly only have my royal brother in them. I don't.
You do. Yunshao, I remember your eyes were so bright, so sincere.
So he still liked his older sister after all. To be continued.
Yinyan, so love can't be transferred. I have regrets.
I must win this match. To request a decree of divorce, to completely break free from these shackles.
I was the one who picked that horse for you, so I should be responsible for you. Yinyan, I no longer owe you anything. In this life of mine, I asked for the best, but only got the mediocre. Yin, second Miss Zhu, your face just turned pale. Are you feeling unwell? I'll go right away and summon the imperial physician.
Third prince, you flatter me. No worries at all.
That is good to hear. After all, you're Yunshao's sister. If you fell ill, she'd naturally be worried.
Thank you for your concern, Your Highness.
I haven't heard of it, so Miss Zhu has someone in her heart. May I ask, which young master might that be?
Continued, it is none of Your Highness's concern.
My apologies, I was out of line. Please don't take offense, Miss Zhu. Zhu Yinyin, what are you doing? Yinyin.
Do you realize the Zhu family standing today is inseparable from the royal family's favor? If it weren't for your elder sister when she was young, saving the drowning crown prince and third prince by the lake.
Why would they come personally today to propose marriage? What an honor this is. The third prince is a man among men, and his feelings for you are genuine. Why would you refuse? Talking about someone in your heart. You're not as outgoing as your elder sister. On normal days, you never step past the front gate, always cooped up in the house. Where would you even have the chance to meet someone you fancy? That is just an excuse. You made up on the spot to refuse. I know. All these years, I've voted.
Yunshao, a bit more. But have you forgotten? The year we came to the capital, the three of us siblings ran into bandits in the mountains. I was wounded protecting you two. It was your elder sister, a fragile young woman.
All alone, who lured those thugs away. She took several arrows and nearly died right before my eyes.
Yinyin, she suffered for our sake. Is it so wrong that I favor her a little more? Continued. So this is what you're upset with me about. You'd gamble with your own future. Over this grudge, you can casually turn down even a royal betrothal. How am I supposed to face the future then? I'll answer to our parents in the underworld for this.
Yin Yin, what exactly do you want? Do you want me to apologize to you?
A woman's virtue lies in her lack of talent, Miss Zhu. In your daily life, you should read fewer of those miscellaneous books and focus more on needlework and embroidery. That is the proper path. Once you marry into my household, you must treat your husband as your heaven.
Last year at the border, with one swing of my blade, I chopped off the heads of 3 barbarians, blood splattered all over my face. Don't be afraid, Miss Zhu. From now on, I'll protect you, anyone who dares bully you. I'll cut them down with one strike.
You are truly a beauty of the realm.
Rest assured, marry me and you'll be the lawful wife. Next. This is Vice Minister Wang of the Ministry of Rights. Though a bit older, he has been widowed for 3 years. He is a steady man, and his household has no messy troubles. If you're still not satisfied, then I truly don't know what kind of man you want to marry.
Is it that as long as it is not Peiqi, anyone else will do? Is that what you mean, brother?
You, Zhu Yinyin, don't you know what is good for you? I've gone to great lengths to arrange all these men for you to meet, and this is the attitude you give me.
Brother, what are you really doing? I've heard about it! Those worthless rejects are all the ones you've been setting up for Yin Yin. One pedantic scholar, one crude soldier, one consumptive on the verge of death, and now some decrepit old man. Are you finding Yin Yin a husband, or are you trying to drive her to her death?
Yun Shao, don't listen to the servant's gossip. I'm doing this for her own good. She rejected the prince. Her reputation is already damaged if we delay any longer.
Her name! For the sake of the Zhu family's honor, you'd push your own dear sister into a pit of fire! Brother, have you forgotten?
Yin Yin is our own little sister too. I haven't forgotten. Precisely because she is a Jew. She can't just act however she pleases.
Act however she pleases. She just wants to choose a way out for herself. Is that really too much to ask? Yin Yin, let's go. He can stick his nose in all he wants. I'll go beg the crown prince myself. Ask him to issue a decree, granting Yin Yin the right to choose her own husband. From now on, you don't need to bother yourself with her affairs anymore.
To be continued. I have no objections myself. But once she is married in, Miss Zhu will need to treat my 3 concubines with some kindness. She can't slight.
Oh, and in the future, when I visit brothels, she'll need to help cover for me in front of my parents.
PFFT, who does he think he is? Mr. Zhu taking a liking to me. It's my good fortune. But my mother said she wants 8 big, chubby grandsons. You're so delicate. Can you handle that?
You think she is a soul having piglets?
Get lost, Brother Zhu said. He was matchmaking for his sister. I thought it was you. Yunshao, now that I have rank and status, can you give me another chance?
You passed the imperial exams. But you abandoned your devoted wife for a high official's daughter. How dare you show such nerve? You're not worthy of Yin Yin. Yin Yin, don't look anymore. If you feel worn out, big sister, then in the future Yin Yin can go look on her own. No, that is not it. Yin Yin, 3 years ago, when I came of age, every man in these portraits came to our house with betrothal gifts. Brother looked into them privately and said they were all worthless men. What? Maybe brother got them mixed up. You have to understand, brother is the head of the Court of Judicial Review. He is swamped with work. Mistakes happen when you're in a hurry.
You made your own choice. Hit a wall, huh? Still making a fuss now? I'll take you to plead with the 3rd prince. He'll still marry you.
Brother! Do you actually want what is best for me, or what is worse for me?
Marrying the 3rd prince.
It's the best fate you could have.
Yin Yin, what are you so stubborn about? Why aren't you as sensible as you used to be? You've got your nose in the air. You already made your pick. What more do you want? If the 3rd prince isn't good enough, then who exactly do you want to marry? Fine, I'm not sensible.
I just refuse to marry Peiqi. Anyone but Peiqi. Anyone at all. Stop it. Does it hurt? Zhu Qingshan, are you insane? She is your sister.
Have you lost your mind? Oh my, what is going on here? Qingshan, let's talk this through. Why are you getting physical? Little Yin wants to pick a husband. That is easy. In half a month, there is a royal polo banquet. Everyone there will be the finest young men from noble families.
Have Qi help you win the tournament.
Then the best bachelor in the capital will be yours. How about that?
Say something. Will you help little Yin out?
Peiqi, I'm begging you. Fine.
Do you still dare to ride a horse?
What do you mean, Your Highness? Yin Yin grew up on horseback. She is an excellent rider. I dare.
Then I'll pick a fine horse for you.
Yin Yin, the horse Peiqi scent is a top quality steed. Gentle tempered, why not use it? Sister, I'd rather use the one we're used to. It feels safer. Fine, it is your call. Yin Yin, your riding skills now have surpassed even mine. Tomorrow we'll go off without a hitch. What is the matter?
Now you're acting just like your elder sister. You insist on going. Don't come crying to me. Then,
Come home early tonight. I'll make your favorite dishes.
When I visited the Jew estate this month, I saw you training relentlessly.
Then please, Your Highness, give it your all today. Yin Yin is deeply grateful.
so, Yin Yin, you came back too. You hate me. That is why you're so unwilling to marry me.
The match has begun, Your Highness. Nice shot, Yin Yin. I never knew you were this skilled. I heard this time's champion will be awarded by His Majesty himself. That is the highest honor. So I could never escape after all. This city, this man, both are prisons I can never break free from.
Third brother, calm down. Yin Yin needs to rest now. I just want to see her. I promise I won't disturb her. If you go in now, you'll only hurt her more.
Let him in!
Yin Yin, I'm sorry. I failed to protect you.
You got what you wanted!
What?
In this life and the last, I never had a choice! Peiqi! I hate you so much! Heaven gave me 2 chances. But where do I go from here?
Miss Zhu, would you like to choose again?
Where is Yin Yin? I told her not to come, but she wouldn't listen. And now she is really hurt.
Miss Zhu, I'll take you out of the capital. Would you be willing to go to Taikan? Taikan.
This child's body is severely depleted. She has been through so much. Quack! What do you mean? She can't be safe! Find someone! Search the whole world if you must, but bring her back to me!
I thought I was doing what was best for you, but it was all wrong, brother. Yin Yin was wrong.
How have you been in the capital? Let me take you away. Okay, we'll go to Taikang and have shuangfeng noodles. How about that? Don't argue.
Do you have paper and a brush?
Miss Zhu, we'll take the contract route.
Where is the injury? Let me see. If I had listened to you during the day and not come, none of this would have happened.
Brother, don't be so harsh. Yin Yin didn't mean to. She'll be scared. Blood! What is this? Where is Yin Yin? I was right at the door. I never saw her leave.
Where is Yin Yin? Where is my Yin Yin?
Dear sister, take care. Do not worry.
What do you mean? Take care. Do not worry.
She only mentioned our sister. My Yin Yin. She was never as bold as Yun Shao since she was little, away from the capital. Where could she go? Once we find Yin Yin, I won't push her to marry Peiqi anymore. I'll listen to Yin Yin. I just want her to be happy.
Brother, you're awake. How are you feeling? Brother, what are you doing? It is pouring outside. Where are you going with that sword?
I must see. Yes, sir.
Only now do I realize. It wasn't that I chose Yin Yin. It was Yin Yin who chose me. I've already failed her once. I absolutely cannot make the same mistake again.
I thought you were a good man. I thought you loved Yun Shao so much that you treat Yin Yin well after marriage. But Yan Yan! She, for your sake, kneeling before the Buddha, begging the Empress for favor, copying sutras in blood to pray for your blessings.
My dear Yin Yin.
Suffered so much because of you.
What did you say? 2 miscarriages. You came back too. So you'd been back all along. It is also because you died so early. You didn't know Yin Yin was already pregnant then. Peiqi, you harmed Yin Yin twice. Find my Yin Yin. My dearest Yin Yin.
I came to the capital to work on the compilation, but none of those imperial physicians are as smart as me. I'm 18, never married, living with my older brother depending on each other. My family has 5 properties in Taikang.
I'm in decent shape. Want to feel it.
If you touch, you're responsible!
Shopkeeper, is this boat black in color?
Our boat is a canopy boat. Of course it is black. Taikang is just ahead.
Thank you, young master, for escorting me all the way. When I was a child, I came to Taikang with my parents. While investigating a case, I'm fairly familiar with this place. I plan to make a living here, so I'll say goodbye here.
But I'm the coroner at the Taikang government office. Whether you handle cases of the living or the dead, I can help you with autopsies.
Aren't you a physician?
Medicine and forensics share the same roots. Yin Yin, we're here after all that bumpy ride. How are your injuries?
I'm fine. This is Taikang.
A new beginning. I know medicine. And some martial arts. I'll definitely take good care of you. We'll never go hungry.
Wei Zhao, we're partners. It is not you taking care of me. It is us building a life here together.
And in building a life together. This courtyard is quiet and elegant. The rent naturally isn't cheap either. You two look unfamiliar to me. You must be from out of town. Do you have official travel permits?
We've come from the capital. We're well funded. Here is my identification. We're looking for a long-term lease.
However, per the usual rules, rent must be paid quarterly, plus a security deposit. You two,
We'll pay 6 months up front, and here is the deposit. If this works for you, we can sign the contract today.
Oh, miss, you're quick to act. No problem. Of course, no problem.
Yin Yin, you.
We're new in town. We need to move swiftly and decisively. That way we can avoid unnecessary trouble and probing. From today on, this is our home.
I heard that boss Strong hung himself in a fit of despair. Ah, such a fine man. How could he be gone just like that? Yeah, just yesterday I saw him chatting and laughing with people. What a shame, really.
What is wrong? Yin Yin, is something off.
Wei Zhao, since you're a medical officer, could you use the autopsy as an excuse to bring me inside for a look?
this is an official investigation. If we barge in uninvited, it might not be proper, don't you think?
I just want one look. Something feels wrong to me. The deceased might not have killed himself.
Alright, I'll figure something out. Just stay close behind me.
Officer Wei, just do the autopsy and be done with it. Bringing a woman to this, an unlucky crime scene like this, what kind of nonsense is that?
Captain Wang, this Miss Zhu here is quite knowledgeable in medicine as well. She has a sharp eye for detail. She might actually help with the case.
What would a woman know about any of this? Enough, just examine and leave. Don't hold up our case closure.
Captain, was the deceased really a suicide?
The doors and windows were locked tight at the scene. No property was damaged. If it wasn't suicide, then what? A ghost did it. A young lady like you. Stop spouting nonsense here.
May I ask a constable? If someone were to hang themselves, wouldn't they first have to place the stool directly beneath the beam? Then step up onto it.
Of course. Why? Do you even need to ask that?
But this stool, the way it is toppled over, is at least 3 feet off from the point directly below the beam. After death, the body drops straight down. Even if the stool were kicked away, it would only land right near that spot. Unless the person was already dead. And the killer staged it to look like a hanging. And because the killer was flustered, they didn't get the positioning right.
Miss Zhu, had it not been for your keen eye, I would have nearly misjudged a murder as a suicide, letting the real culprit go free. Your meticulous thinking, your clarity of logic. Truly, I've rarely seen the like in my career.
You flatter me, magistrate. I merely happen to have read a few books on criminal justice and spotted a few suspicious details. As for actually uncovering the truth, that was all thanks to your decisive hand, magistrate.
No need to be so modest, miss. This county is currently in need of someone skilled in this craft. Would you be willing to take on the role of consulting advisor to our county office? No need to report in daily. Only when we encounter a difficult case would we call upon your insight. The pay will be generous. What do you say?
Thank you for your faith in me, magistrate. I'd be glad to offer what little I can.
Yin, you're amazing. Consulting advisor. From now on, you've truly planted your feet in Taikang. No one will dare look down on you anymore.
Look, a letter from the capital. It must be from your eldest sister. Hurry, see what she says. Yin, leave Taikang at once.
Damn it, blood! Peach Blossom again! Ah! This killer is absolutely lawless, treating our Taikang County office like it is nothing!
Have you heard word outside is that? It is all because of this girl. Zhu, this outsider brought misfortune to Taikang. Shh, keep your voice down. No kidding. Ever since she showed up, weird things keep happening one after another, and all the victims are young women.
Sir, the 3 victims are all from different walks of life. They had no connection to each other. The only thing they shared was their manner of death and the blood-red peach blossom in their palms. This isn't a simple robbery or revenge killing. It is a declaration.
A declaration of what?
A declaration of his arrival. A declaration that he'll stop at nothing to get what he wants. This blood peach blossom was drawn for me to see. The killer's target is me.
Yin, you can't keep working this case anymore. It is obvious he is coming after you. It is too dangerous. Let's leave this place. Go somewhere no one knows us.
Leave. And then what? Hide away and wait for him to use the lives of every young woman in this city to force me out, Wei Zhao. That is not solving the problem. That is running from it.
But I can't just stand by and watch you walk into danger. I'd give my life to protect you.
I don't need you to protect me with your life. What I need is a comrade, standing shoulder to shoulder with me. Wait out, I escaped that cage in the capital not to find another cage to lock myself in. If your so-called protection means hiding me behind your back and turning me back into that person who only follows others' orders and can't decide her own fate, then how is that any different from Zhu Qingshan or Pei Qi?
Giving up the fight out of fear. This is my war. It was decided the moment I was reborn. Will you fight it with me?
I'm with you, in life and in death.
Wei Zhao, go get the door. I'll put the groceries away and be right there.
I've got this pot of double phoenix noodles simmering. Can't step away from it. You go answer it.
Yin.
Brother, why are you here?
I've been sent by imperial decree to inspect the prefectures of Jiangnan. I took a detour just to come see you. I just got here. Haven't even had a chance to settle in. I heard there is a mid-autumn festival fair in town tonight. Would you walk a little ways with me?
Consider it a favor from your brother.
Brother, it is getting late today. Wei Zhao is still waiting for me to have dinner. Some other day.
If you like, I'll buy you one.
It is very sweet. Glad you like it.
This piece is so beautiful. It feels unreal.
Yin Yin, you can't escape. You'll always be mine, and only mine.
Yin Yin, what is wrong? Had a nightmare.
I'm fine. Just dreaming about things from the past.
Don't be scared. It is all over now. I'm here.
I won't let anyone hurt you again.
Now I have him to protect me. But what if one day even he can't protect me anymore? I don't want to be a drifting weed, depending on others. I have to become strong on my own. Last night's nightmare made me realize fleeing the capital was never the end. It was just the beginning. I'm going to plant my own roots in this land.
What are you thinking about? Didn't sleep well last night. Want to rest a bit more.
Wei Zhao, I don't want to keep living like this. The peace in Taikang is a sky you've held up for me with your own wings. But that sky could collapse at any moment. I won't be a floating weed anymore, at the mercy of the wind and rain.
Yin Yin,
If I want to live a stable life here, I can't forever just be Miss Zhu, protected by you. I need an identity, one that everyone will recognize, and no one can easily shake. Wei Zhao, this is the path I've chosen for myself.
Did you hear? The owner of Splendid Silk Shop in the west of town hung herself last night. How could that be? Madame Liu was such a strong woman. She ran that whole big shop all by herself. So impressive. Yeah, they say it was for a batch off.
Suzhou embroidery that she lost a fortune over. Couldn't see a way out. I heard boss Lady Liu just the other day. Told folks she'd found a new supplier and was gearing up for a big push. Why would she kill herself over a shipment?
Wei Zhao, let's go to the county office.
Yin Yin, no. This case doesn't look simple at all. If we can't find a lead, not only will all the reputation we've built be ruined, even the magistrate's trust in you will take a hit. Can't we just live a peaceful life?
Wei Zhao, this isn't a rash decision. Last time with the silk shop case, everyone thought we just got lucky cracking it. There are still plenty of people in the office who don't respect me. If I want to truly stand my ground here, I can't just sit back and wait for others to hand me chances.
All right. Wherever you go, I go. Even if the sky falls, I'll hold it up for you.
Your humble servant, Zhu Yinyin, greets you.
Your humble servant Wei Zhao greets you, sir. The murder at Wei Manor, Miss Zhu. You're here. I've been racking my brain over this case since you come. Speak your mind freely.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I heard boss Lady Liu took her own life and the office has already closed it as a suicide. But after asking around, I find this case full of holes. So I've come to plead with you to reopen the investigation.
Has. Just because you solved one small case by luck doesn't make you some grand investigator. Women have sharp eyes, good for managing the household or doing embroidery. But investigating cases, that is about knives and swords and using your wits, not something you should stick your noses into. That silk shop case last time was just a dumb killer who left clues behind.
And you got lucky. This time, Boss Liu clearly hanged herself. Doors and windows locked tight. Nothing stolen. What could be suspicious about it? I think you're just bored with nothing better to do, trying to steal credit from us brothers.
Captain Zhang is right. I'm just a woman, but solving cases isn't about brute force. It is about the eyes and the mind. I'm willing to sign a pledge. Give me the time it takes one stick of incense to burn, and I'll show you, sir, that boss Lady Liu was murdered. If I'm wrong, I'll resign from my position as advisor.
Miss Zhu, go ahead. I'd like to see what tricks you can pull. If you find nothing, we'll see how you handle it.
Sir, please look. There are 5 beams in this hall. The one the victim hung from is near the corner, the thinnest and highest of them all. Why would she go out of her way and skip the sturdiest beam in the center, the easiest one to step onto, instead of struggling to climb up to this, one that is hardest to reach?
Maybe she just had a strange personality. Didn't want to die in the middle of the room and be an eyesore. Last time with the silk shop case,
You use the same kind of trivial little details to make your point.
that was just a blind squirrel finding a nut.
This knot is a double dead knot used by sailors. It requires both hands pulling hard, extremely secure. Boss Lady Liu was frail and sickly, bedridden for years, could barely even carry a bucket of water. How could she have had that kind of strength before she died? To tie such a professional and complex knot?
Humpha, how do you know she was weak? Maybe she had a burst of strength before dying.
I don't know, but Wei Zhao does. Wei Zhao treated boss Lady Liu just a few days ago. Her physical condition, Wei Zhao knows best.
Boss Lady Liu had suffered from a chronic cough for years, weak and frail. Forget tying a sailor's knot. Even tying a simple bundle was a struggle.
And for those who hang themselves, the ligature mark is usually above the Adam's apple, in an inverted V shape, but the victim's neck mark is straight and deep, more like someone strangled her from behind with a rope, then hung her from the beam, staged to look like a hanging. The key thing is, after death, livor mortis settles in the lowest parts of the body. If the victim had died while hanging, the lividity should appear in the limbs and lower body, but on her back and abdomen, there are faint dark purple patches of lividity.
Which means after death, she was laid flat for at least 2 hours. These two scenarios can never happen at the same time.
This stool is less than 2 feet tall. Madame Liu was 5 feet tall. Even standing on the stool, she couldn't reach that beam. She must have needed someone to lift her up to get her hung there. When the killer picked her up, his palms would have gripped her back and legs, leaving these marks and fingerprints.
No hard evidence! Saying all this is useless!
Sir, could you have an officer go up there and check the wood splinters near the knot? Something should be caught on them.
So what if it was murder? With just a broken tassel? Taikang is a big town. Where are you going to find the killer? I'd like to see you get lucky this time.
Oh! Miss Zhu, back again, huh? Don't trust us boys to handle the case.
Captain Zhang, this is a murder case. Until the killer is caught, the people of Taikang won't rest easy. Any progress on checking the tassels?
Miss Zhu, solving a case takes time. This town isn't that big, but it isn't small either. To check everyone wearing this kind of tassel, we have to go door to door asking. That takes time. Besides, solving cases is our job as constables. You're just a guest advisor. Stick to your paperwork. Last time you got lucky. This killer is cunning. Not something you can meddle in, so just to stay home and wait for good news.
Since Captain Zhang is so busy, I won't disturb you then. I just hope you can solve this case soon, and not let the killer roam free.
Please don't be upset, Miss Officer Zhang just cares about saving face. Honestly, we all think you're right, but he won't let us make a move. Says he wants to let you stew for a few days. So you know who is really in charge of this precinct.
I see. Thank you for telling me all this.
He is deliberately making things hard for you. This man is petty and narrow-minded. I doubt he'll put his heart into the case.
I understand. He wants me to know that without him, this local big shot, I can't get anywhere.
So what do we do?
Waiting won't get us anywhere if the official route is blocked. We'll do it ourselves. Wei Zhang, come with me to Splendid Silks one more time. The shopkeeper is such a kind woman. Has she ever had any feuds with anyone?
Ah, our shopkeeper has a gentle nature. She'd never make enemies, though. A while back, she did get into an argument over a new batch of silk from Huzhou with the owner of Splendor Weaves in the east part of town, Mr. Wang. Yin Yin, look. This knot is called a Ruyi knot. The thread used is ice silk, extremely expensive, and that Mr. Wang from the east side just happens to be the biggest ice silk fabric merchant in Taikang.
Let's go to the county office. Officer Zhang, with a witness and evidence all in hand, can we now summon Mr. Wang to the office for questioning?
Too late. The fabric merchant, Mr. Wang, took his own life at home last night out of guilt.
Are you satisfied now, miss? The culprit has paid for his crimes. This case is closed.
Wait! I don't believe he killed himself!
With the witness and evidence all lined up and a confession letter left behind, isn't that enough?
Too much coincidence is itself a red flag. We just traced it to him, and then he dies. That looks more like silencing a witness, sir. I beg you, let me examine the body myself. Your Honor, please don't be reckless. If Boss Wang truly took his own life, I'll gladly accept any punishment. But if he was murdered, the real killer would still be out there. This person is meticulous, ruthless, and cold-blooded. More innocent lives could be lost, please. Your Honor, think of the people's safety.
Granted, Wei Zhao, Captain Zhang. You two go together.
Exactly the same. Just like the silk shop owner's wife, this ligature mark was made after death.
Impossible! The suicide note is right here. Don't play tricks with us.
Wait, Zhao!
Cyanide poison. He was poisoned first, then staged to look like a hanging.
We were all wrong.
What the killer wanted was neither money nor revenge, but love. The only thing the two victims had in common was that they both rejected the same person. Chumha. The killer was deeply in love with the silk shop owner's wife, obsessively so. He mistakenly believed she was having an affair with the fabric merchant. Boss Wang. Love turned to hate. He killed Boss Wang first, then framed him. Then he killed the wife, staging it as suicide out of guilt, trying to close the case.
Who is the killer?
The killer is right by the wife's side. He thinks he is clever, setting up this elaborate scheme, but it also exposed his biggest weakness. He must be dying to know whether we in the government have been fooled by him or not. Your Honor, I have a plan. Perhaps we can lure the snake out of its hole. Please, Your Honor, spread the word that a blood jade button was found in Boss Wang's home, engraved with the killer's personal seal.
Do, as Miss Zhu suggests.
Let him in.
I adore the shop owner's wife.
Two murder cases have come to a close obsession and infatuation, destroyed 3 lives. After this case, I found my footing, but I can't shake a feeling that something's still lurking. First, let me organize the case files. I'll look into the loose ends later.
A letter from the girl. Miss Zhu, Dr. Wei is in trouble. Someone's dead at the embroidery workshop south of the city. What?
There are ligature marks on the neck. She was strangled to death, but someone tampered with the body afterward.
Blood peach blossoms. Ah! Blood peach blossoms. What is that?
We're leaving! Pack your thing! We're leaving right now! We'll head to Lingnan tonight! Go somewhere even farther! As long as we get away from here, he won't be able to find us!
No, Yin Yin, what are you saying? He's a madman. He's capable of anything.
Have you forgotten what happened to that embroiderer? Of course I haven't forgotten, and precisely because I haven't forgotten, I can't leave.
Wei Zhao, I fled the capital, not to trade one hiding place for another.
But if we don't leave, what can we do? He is a prince. We can't fight him. Yin Yin, I can't stand by and watch you get hurt again. I just want you alive.
And then what? Live as fugitives forever. When he tracks us down in Lingnan, do we flee to the sea? Wei Zhao, is my whole life destined to be spent running without end?
Will I never have a home where I can live with my head held high and sleep in peace?
I'm just trying to protect you!
No, it is not wrong. Your protection isn't wrong. But Wei Zhao, I don't want to be protected by anyone anymore.
If your so-called protection means hiding me away, turning me back into that girl who could only obey, one who can't decide her own fate, how is that any different from being locked away in the manor by Pei Qi?
Miss Zhu, something happened again.
They say the two girls who died had almost the same build as her. She's the one who brought the curse, a femme fatale.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have argued with you. Let's face this together. Face it together. Don't!
Don't be afraid!
Lock down the entire city! Guards every 3 steps, sentries every 5. I want the killer found, no matter what it takes.
Yin Yin, my Yin Yin! Why won't you come home? These women died because of you.
Their deaths are atonement for your stubbornness and foolishness.
Tomorrow at noon, the abandoned temple west of the city. If you don't come, Taikang will run with blood. Come alone. This is your last chance.
A madman this brazen! Tomorrow at noon, the abandoned temple west of the city. Fine! I'll set an inescapable trap there and make sure this villain never walks out alive. No! Magistrate, this is clearly a trap.
The killer specifically demanded Yan Yin come alone. His intentions are vicious. If the ambush goes wrong, the consequences would be unthinkable.
Magistrate Wei Zhao, you're all right. Ah, this is both a declaration of war and a trap. But it is also the only chance we have to actively catch him. Look. Every word he wrote is filled with extreme arrogance and a craving for attention. He killed imitating my style of dress, not to vent anger, but to declare, to provoke, to force me into a duel with him. He set the rules of the game, right? What he craves is a confrontation with me. He wants to see my fear. He wants to see how I react. A simple ambush won't catch him. Any hint of trouble, and he'll be on alert. Then he'll vanish and come back even crueler to keep the game going. So, I have to go.
I won't stand for this nonsense!
Wei Zhao, I fled the capital. Not to end up somewhere else, hiding behind others, living in fear. As long as I'm alive, he'll always be a sword hanging over my head. I can't run forever. I want to end this nightmare with my own hands. This time, I want to stand in front of you. Sir, I have a plan. Perhaps we can turn his game against him. Please trust me just this once.
No! Ah! Ah!
Careful!
Don't chase a cornered enemy!
魏照，魏照 Look at me! Don't sleep! Please, don't sleep!
Sir, the magistrate's men have secured the scene. The best physicians in Taikang are already on their way.
Brother, you're the Imperial Inspector!
You have the authority to summon every doctor. From the Imperial Medical Academy. Bring me the finest medicines, all of them.
I don't care what you have to do! I want him alive! Do you hear me? I want him alive!
Yin Yin, rest assured, even if it costs everything I have, I will save him.
Yin Yin, you haven't eaten all day. Just have a little something.
Put it down.
Please! Wake up!
My lord, this sword is reserved for the guards of the third prince's estate. It is coated with a lethal poison.
Lock down the entire city! Find him alive! Or find his body!
Name the one behind this, and I'll make your death quick. Your family won't be touched. No need. This has nothing to do with the third prince. I acted on my own, clearing away obstacles.
I know you carry a grudge in your heart, but he is your brother. Blood is blood. He is also the one who saved me. Whatever you decide in the end, running away isn't the answer. Go talk to him. Not for forgiveness. Not for anyone else either. Just for yourself. So you can stop being trapped by the past.
Brother, come in and sit for a while.
I saw it on the street a few days ago. So I bought it. Yin Yin. In the past, I was wrong. I was too presumptuous. I always thought what I had in mind was the best arrangement for you. I only remembered you as my eldest sister's sister.
But I forgot you're my sister too!
I used my guilt to
Hijack your life!
Yin Yin, I'm sorry. This bow is for all my wrongdoings in this life and the last, to make amends to you.
Brother, do you know what I hate you most for? It is not forcing me to marry Peiqi. It is not the slap you gave me either. What I hate most is that you never asked me what I wanted, and you never saw my pain. In your eyes, I was just the second miss of the Zhu family, a pawn that can be sacrificed, but never myself.
I was wrong. Yin Yin, I have one more thing to tell you. Something about Wei Zhao.
After I awakened my past life memories, I had people look into the previous life. You died in the flames. It was Wei Zhao who rushed into the fire and gathered your remains in the name of your husband. He wore mourning clothes for you and observed the full 3-year mourning period. After that, he never remarried.
Brother, give my regards to our eldest sister. Tell her I'm doing well.
Yin Yin. Marry him. Your brother is at ease. From now on, live freely, without restraint. Live your own life.
Past the life and this one, all that resentment and hatred that suffocated me has finally faded away. I am no longer anyone's pawn or anyone's stand-in.
You're back. How did it go with your brother?
Wei Zhao. I'm here. Will you marry me?
I'd say yes even in my dreams. This is something you shouldn't have to ask. It should be me. It is. I was too cowardly.
I don't mind. Wei Zhao, you are the best person I've ever seen in this world.
How about this brocade made into a wedding dress? It would suit you perfectly.
It is too precious. Let's pick that tribute satin instead. The color, and it is comfortable to wear.
Whatever you say. After we're married, my salary, my shops, and the property deeds will all be in your name.
The brocade pavilion is as lively as ever. See, he always looks out for you like this. But Yin Yin,
Have you forgotten?
in the past life,
I also once found for you the finest glass cup from the western regions, just because you glanced at me once. But look at you now.
Look at the life you're living, cramped in this little southern town. Having to think twice over a bolt of fabric. You were meant to be a jewel of the highest birth, yet now you follow one man, a craftsman who can't even protect himself, living this life of poverty and heart.
I'll give you the keys to the treasury. Every treasure in the capital is yours to choose. Just come back with me.
What he can give you, I can give you 100, 1,000 times over.
Yin Yin, in our past life, I was wrong, but I also died shielding you from a blade. Isn't that enough for you to forgive me just once?
Come back to me, Yin Yin. The third prince's mansion is still your home. The peach blossoms in the courtyard are blooming just right. I built you the capital's largest greenhouse. Flowers you love in every season.
Your Highness,
I remember all those things you mentioned.
I remember that Western region's glass lamp. When you gifted it to me, your gaze fell on my elder sister's hairpin, and you murmured that the color suited Yun Shao. Well, I remember that jar of plum wine. You only took one sip and set it down, saying he didn't care for something so strong, and that snow fox fur coat. You said it matched my complexion best, but I only learned later that it was what she had wanted most for her birthday. I also remember that snow fox fur coat was a gift you offered my elder sister, which she declined, before you draped it over my shoulders instead. You think this place is poor. You think I've fallen low. But Your Highness, in that capital, gilded cage of splendor, even the air I breathed was yours. I couldn't even cry out when I woke from nightmares. Here, the ground beneath my feet is solid. Every coin I earn is clean. Every person around me treats me with sincerity. In your mansion, I was your possession. In Tekkan, I am Zhu Yinyin. You ask what he can give me. What he gives me is something your empire and your power could never buy. He gives me respect. He'll ask where I want to go. He'll ask what I love to eat. Instead of telling me where I should go, what I should eat. He gives me peace, so I can sleep soundly in the dead of night. He clumsily wipes away my tears, instead of being the reason I cry. As for you saying, you once took a blade for me. Third Prince, you've got it wrong. The last words you said, while standing in front of me, were Yan Yan. I owe you nothing. You didn't do it for me. You did it to repay the guilt. That has been eating you alive, just to make yourself feel better. You died for me, to clear your conscience. But he lives for me, because he wants to spend the rest of his life with me. Third Prince, we're already even...
That is not how it should be!
So my so-called clear conscience was built on his losses, time and time again. So my redemption was just a joke of my own self-indulgence. Leave the stuff behind. Consider it a wedding gift.
Did you hear?
That girl Zhu has driven the third prince
of the capital completely crazy. I always thought she seemed gentle and soft-spoken. Didn't expect her to be such a seductress. First, she was cozying up to Dr. Wei. Now she is tangled up with a prince. All shady and unclear. Wei Zhao. But they... The innocent stay innocent. Those who trust us need no explanation.
Easy for you to say. Who knows what you're really scheming? Probably just trying to win people over, to hide from someone.
Say that again!
Bullshit!
You foul-mouthed hag! What are you yapping about here? Back then, if it weren't for Miss Zhu and Dr. Wei, my mistress's injustice, who will ever right that wrong? The killer is still sitting in that jail cell. How dare you call Miss Zhu a curse? One thing at a time.
Pa, last month, my son spiked a fever in the middle of the night. It was Dr. Wei who came over without a second word to see him. He only charged us for the medicine, nothing more. A person that good. How can you lot have the nerve to badmouth him?
And me! My father's old war injury! It was Miss Zhu who gave us the prescription. Now he can walk twice as fast in the fields. We know exactly who Miss Zhu is and who Dr. Wei is. We know it in our hearts. Who are you outsiders to run your mouths?
Miss Zhu, don't mind those gossiping hags. You and Dr. Wei are good people. We folks of Taikang know it well.
An urgent dispatch from the capital 800 Light.
My dear younger sister, seeing these words is like seeing me. I hear your marriage is settled. My heart is at ease. After the third prince returned to the capital, he went mad. He shut himself up in his manor, muttering to himself all day before a peach tree, sometimes weeping, sometimes laughing. His Majesty, mindful of their bond as father and son, decreed that he be confined to his manor for life, never to leave. Also, our elder brother, upon returning to the capital, has requested a post in the provinces, stepping down from his heavy duties as head of the Dalisi. There is nothing left in the capital to trouble you now. Take care of yourself. My dear sister, do not worry about home. I have it in hand. May you live a life of peace and joy, and have all your wishes come true.
First bow to heaven and earth! Bride and groom bow to each other! You stole the bear gold, didn't you? Tell the truth! Stop!
You say, he stole the bear gold. Do you have proof?
He was the last one into the storeroom yesterday. If not him, then who?
I do have a way. Bear bile dissolves in water. The water will turn yellow now. All of you, put your hands into this basin of clear water. Whose hand turns the water yellow, that person is the thief. Thank you so much, miss. May I ask your name?
I never changed my name, nor my surname. I am Zhu Yinyan. The ceremony is complete.
How has your appetite been lately? I've had some bloating and discomfort.
In my view, this person's motive isn't theft. It is a long-held grudge.
Look at this wound here. Both the angle and the force match the traits of a left-handed person.
Oh, you were just too exhausted before. Your body is severely depleted. You need to properly recover.
Yin Ye! What is wrong? Are you feeling unwell?
It is a pregnancy pulse, Yin Yin! It is real! It is a pregnancy pulse!
Slow down. Watch your step on that bluestone.
I'm fine. Look how nice the weather is. Husband, you're making too much of this.
I'm not making too much of this. I'm protecting my entire world.
Come here, Nian Nian. Come to your mother. Ha ha ha. Through 2 lifetimes of ups and downs, I finally found my peace. This life is complete.